Hey guys, it's Corey B, aka Bing. Today I want to tell you about VUDU and specifically how to bulk up your VUDU collection really fast and really cheap. VUDU, if you don't know what it is, maybe you've never watched a movie online before, VUDU is your online digital library of movies. And it's not like Netflix where you got to pay a subscription fee every single month. VUDU is totally free if you already own the codes to the movie. So a couple ways to add movies to your collection is, one, you can buy this physical copy from the store, and if it says digital HD ultraviolet copy here, that means inside this box there's a code, and if you put that code into VUDU, you'll always own that movie. Now if you open my copy up though, I don't have a code here, and that's because I bought this at Family Video used. So if you buy used movies at the video store, at the pawn shop, somebody probably already took out that code. So this is a different way to add this movie into your library. Another way is you can rent it through VUDU, but their rental prices are kind of spendy. So my VUDU collection here is 759 movies. That's a lot of movies. If I were buying all these brand new in disc, that would be tens of thousands of dollars. I didn't spend that much in my VUDU collection. A lot of these are from new Blu-rays that I put the code in and I added them, but a lot of them aren't, and I'll tell you how I got the rest of them. The new thing now is Movies Anywhere. Now, Movies Anywhere, you can link your VUDU, your Google, your iTunes, your Amazon, and your Disney movies all to the same account. This is great, but when I click on my movies on Movies Anywhere, only 538 of them show up. So a lot of my movies are coming from other places that Movies Anywhere aren't registering. So that's why I still use my VUDU account, my VUDU app the most, and because it's just user-friendly, I like it. So here's my online library. When I used to want to bulk up my collection, I would use this VUDU app that you can install on your computer, and it's just disc to digital, VUDU to go disc to digital. You would insert the DVD or the Blu-ray into your computer, and if it was a DVD, it would give you two choices. Do you want to get the standard def in your VUDU library for $2? Do you want to upgrade to high def for $5? If you inserted the Blu-ray, you were just supposed to get one choice, and that's adding it high definition for $2. Now, they used to heavily promote this VUDU to go app, and they would give you 50% off if you converted 10 discs or more. So I got screaming deals on these. I used to get Blu-rays converted to HDX for $1, and I used to put in a DVD and get it upgraded to high def for $2.50. And I converted hundreds of my movie collection. However, it was really glitchy. Sometimes you'd put in the disc, you'd put in the DVD, and it wouldn't know what movie it was. It would think it was some other movie. Sometimes you'd put in the Blu-ray, and it would think it's a DVD, and it'd want you to pay more to upgrade it. And most of the time, it just wouldn't even recognize the movie. It would just say error not supported. So close that. That's the old way. Let me show you the new way to do it. This is the VUDU app for your phone. Here, if you go up to the menu and you go all the way down to disc to digital, this is the new disc to digital, and you can click scan barcode here. So this 12 Years a Slave, I can scan the barcode and I can get it for $2 in my VUDU library. Now, you're probably asking, why would I want it digital if I already own the disc? Well, a lot of times I just am lazy. I'm plain lazy. I don't want to stand up and go to my collection. Other reasons are I might not be at home. I might be on the go at an airport or the girlfriend's house. Sometimes I just like to use the VUDU app to sort by genre or by decade or by rating, and you can't do that in your physical Blu-ray collection. So anyway, what you do here is you go scan barcode, and you need to have these four things. You got to have your billing address on file tied to your credit card, and it has to be the address that you're at right now. So I have my GPS turned off, and that's why it's giving me this error here. So let's turn on my GPS, see what happens here. You also have to have it connected to your UV account, and you have to have the camera enabled because you got to scan the UPC code. So let's go back in here. So if we scan this UPC, there you go. I can convert it right now to HDX, which is 1080p, for $2. I'm going to show you a couple different ways to do this though. So the first link I'm going to put in the description below is the link to this Google document. Now this is a VUDU, I believe it's managed by VUDU, and it's a Google document, and this shows every single DVD and Blu-ray that's eligible for disc to digital. When I'm looking down this collection, the first one that I saw that I really wanted was 12 Years a Slave. Go over here to Google. The first thing that comes up is the UPC code for 12 Years a Slave. And if I scan that, it's going to give me the same exact results as if I scan the box here, because it's the same UPC code. But if you're having problems with your UPC codes not lining up to what VUDU thinks the UPC should be, then you got some problems, which is why you're going to want to flip over to the next link that I gave you. The next link is a link to slickdeals.net, and this is a user-generated list of all the working Blu-rays that people have tested. Now there are a few problems with this because this is user-generated. I went through every one of these number movies, and 12 Monkeys didn't work, and The Fifth Element didn't work, which really disappointed me because The Fifth Element is a fantastic movie. I already have 12 Monkeys in my VUDU, so I didn't need that one, but Fifth Element is so good. If anybody else figures out a UPC that works with this disc-to-digital scan on your phone, please put it in a comment below. Let me know so I can update my video here. But what you can do, because they already have the Blu-ray codes, the UPC code right next to these, you can copy these, you can flip on over to a barcode generator, and this is going to be the third link that I put in the description below. And you got to go to UPC-A, because that's the type of barcode we want. And if you put this in, oops, let's trim it first. There we go. If you put this in, now we should be able to scan. Now this one says title already owned. So that's great. It's not going to let me buy it twice. If it knows that it's in my collection and I'm trying to convert it to the same level of definition, if I'm trying to buy it high def again, it won't let me buy it. Now if I own in my collection standard def, it will let me pay the $2 and go to high def. It doesn't give you a discount. Back to this user submitted list, which is right here in Slick Deals. There are 21 movies here in the numbers section. So a lot less than over here on this list. But this list might be a little bit more complete because this is VUDU managed rather than over here, this is user managed. And if you go down, scroll down towards the bottom of this page, here's the beginning of the DVD list. And then if you go down even farther, you'll see that there are 1,503 comments. These are people saying which ones work and which don't, and requesting people to test new codes, and it's a lot of user-generated content there. But what I would do is I would look in between this and figure out which movies you want for $2 a piece on high def to add to your VUDU collection, and then you can either Google search for the UPC, or you can take the UPC code from Slick Deals and put it into that UPC generator that I gave you the link to and make your own code. What I did is everything in the numbers section here, minus 12 Monkeys and The Fifth Element, I flipped over here to the UPC generator and I made codes. So I'm going to put up 19 codes right now for movies, and if you scan these, you'll be able to buy them for $2 a piece. So let's start at the beginning. 10 Cloverfield Lane. I already own this movie. So if I try to scan this, it's going to tell me that I own it already. See, title already owned. So this code right here is 10 Cloverfield Lane. Moving on to the next, 12 Years a Slave. This is one that I wanted to buy. And there you go, HDX for $2. I'm going to add it to my cart here. The next one, 13 Going on 30. Yeah, it's a cute movie. I don't know if I need to watch it again. Jennifer Garner gets stuck in the body of a 13-year-old. 13 Hours, Secret Soldiers of Benghazi. That's a great movie. Politics aside, it's a fantastic movie. I already own that one. Next, 17 again. I actually really like this movie. I'm going to scan it. This is Zac Efron and Matthew Perry, right? Chandler Bing. That's a funny movie. I like it. I like both those actors. Next, 127 Hours. I already own this one on my VUDU. Fantastic movie, one of my favorites by Danny Boyle. If you haven't seen this, definitely get it. Next, 2001, A Space Odyssey. I've seen this many times, but I wouldn't mind watching it again in high def. So I'm going to add that. And the next one is actually a follow-up that I don't know if many people has actually seen. 2010, The Year We Make Contact, a trippy follow-up to the original 2001 Space Odyssey. It's $2. I'm going to grab it there. The next movie, 2012, a disaster movie with John Cusack. No thanks. I'll pass. 27 Dresses. Not a bad movie for a rom-com, but I hate Katherine Heigl. I'm going to pass on this one. 28 Days Later, a great zombie flick. I already own it on my VUDU. 28 Weeks Later, another good zombie flick, a follow-up to the last one. I already own it on my VUDU. Two Guns. This is a good one, and this is one I know that I bought at the video store, and it didn't come with a code, so I'm going to do the $2 high-def conversion here on it. This is, who was this? Mark Wahlberg and Denzel. Good movie. I liked it. The next, 3:10 to Yuma, Christian Bale and that Aussie. I already own it. 300, who doesn't own that? Great movie. I think I have it in my VUDU too. Let me check. Yep, I already got it. It's already owned. Next, 42, Jackie Robinson Story. This was an alright movie. I think I saw it in the theater and I bought the used video at the movie store, but I wouldn't mind watching it on my VUDU. I'll add that. What are we on to now? 47 Ronin. Somebody gave me the code to this. It's a weird movie. Lots of digital effects. Keanu Reeves is in it. There you go. There's the code if you want it. 50 First Dates. Adam Sandler. Rom-com. I think I'll pass. I don't want to watch that one again. 8 Mile. I already own 8 Mile. I love it. It's a great movie. Eminem won an Oscar for it. So there you go. 19 movies. That's what I was going to show you because we're missing 12 Monkeys and The Fifth Element. If anybody has working UPC codes to those, go ahead and give them to me. That'd be great. I'll gladly take them. So, right here, I've got my 6 movies. Check out for 12 bucks. I should have $6 credit from a yogurt promotion going on. So you pay a little bit in tax. Not too bad, though. I'm going to pay $6.98 for 6 movies here. And there you go. They're done. They're added to my VUDU collection. If I click back over to my VUDU, I think they take a minute to show up, but let's see. Nope, there they are. Showed up immediately. And all of these are in high def. Download HDX right there. Now, I know some people are going to probably use this and cheat. They're going to use these UPC codes you can find online. And they're not going to own the movie. I can't do anything about that. Just please be honest. It's a great way to bulk up your collection, and I use it all the time. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. My VUDU collection is now up to 765 movies. Tell me if you liked the format of this video. Did you like that I made the UPC codes for you, or could you just follow the instructions and make your own UPC codes? If you guys like this and I get some good feedback and a lot of people watch it, I'll probably make a video for every letter of the alphabet, so 26 more videos. But in the meantime, you can flip over to either one of these links that I gave you, make your own UPC codes to get the $2 VUDU movies. And I don't know, have fun, enjoy. Let me know if you guys are having any problems in the comments. Alright, later dudes.